What if I told you that a woman with one leg climbed the highest mountain in the world? Not just any mountain, Mount Everest, the colossal beast that's crushed dreams and claimed lives. Sounds like a plot twist from a Hollywood blockbuster, right? Wrong. This is the real-life saga of Arunima Sinha, a woman who laughed in the face of tragedy and turned impossible into watch me. In 2013, she became the first female amputee to conquer Everest, and her story is so jaw-dropping you'll be glued to every word. Stick around because this tale of grit, guts, and glory is about to blow your mind. Arunima Sinha didn't start life as a mountaineer. Born in 1989 in Ambedkar Nagar, Uttar Pradesh, India, she was a kid who knew loss early. Her dad, an army engineer, died when she was 3, but Arunima wasn't one to wallow. She channeled her energy into sports, smashing it as a national-level volleyball player. Her sights were set on joining India's paramilitary forces, a dream that had her buzzing with ambition. She was tough, driven, and ready to serve her country. But fate? Fate had a wicked curveball up its sleeve. April 12, 2011. Arunima's on the Padmavati Express, heading to Delhi for an exam that could seal her future. Enter a gang of robbers, ruthless, greedy, and about to change everything. They go for her gold chain. She fights back like a lioness. Bad move, say the thieves, and they hurl her out of the moving train. She crashes onto the tracks, and before she can process the pain, another train roars over her, mangling her left leg into a bloody mess. For hours, she's stranded. Rats chewing at her wounds, 49 trains thundering past, ignoring her screams. Villagers finally find her at dawn, and doctors amputate her leg to save her life. Rods in her right leg, a fractured spine, and a media circus calling her a liar or a suicide case. Most people would have broken. Arunima? She decided to climb Everest. Yeah, you heard that right. Lying in a hospital bed, leg gone, body battered, she doesn't cry, "Why me?" She thinks, "Why not me?" Inspired by cricketer Yuvraj Singh's cancer comeback, Arunima hatches a plan so audacious it's borderline insane. She contacts Bakendri Pal, the first Indian woman to summit Everest, and begs for training. Pal sees the fire in her eyes and says, "Girl, you've already beaten the toughest mountain yourself." Game on. Arunima's about to show the world what she's made of, and trust me, it's tougher than steel. Training with a prosthetic leg isn't for the faint-hearted. Walking's a battle, running's a war, and climbing? That's a whole new level of brutal. Arunima signs up with the Nehru Institute of Mountaineering and Tata Steel Adventure Foundation, pushing her body beyond limits most of us can't even fathom. Pain, constant. Setbacks, endless. Doubt? She kicks it to the curb. In 2012, she tackles Island Peak in Nepal, a 2,305-foot monster, as a warm-up. She crushes it. Now Everest's in her crosshairs, and she's not backing down. April 1st, 2013, Arunima and her Sherpa, Neema Kancha, start the ascent. Picture this. Freezing winds that slice like knives, oxygen so thin you're gasping for every breath, and terrain that's a death trap waiting to happen. Her prosthetic leg slips, nearly plunging her into a crevasse. Her muscles scream, her lungs burn, but her spirit? Unbreakable. 52 days of pure, unrelenting hell later, on May 21st at 10:55 a.m., she plants the Indian flag on Everest's summit. One leg, infinite courage. She's done it. The first female amputee to conquer the king of mountains. But wait, there's more. Arunima doesn't stop at Everest. She's got a hunger for heights that's downright ferocious. She scales Kilimanjaro in Africa. Bam, done. Elbrus in Europe? Check. Aconcagua in South America? Nailed it. She keeps going, ticking off the highest peaks on 6 continents. In 2019, she summits Mount Vinson in Antarctica, becoming the first female amputee to pull off this mind-blowing feat. Every climb's a fight, doubters sneering, pain clawing at her, moments where she teeters on the edge of giving up. But she doesn't. She can't. Her willpower's a force of nature, and it's rewriting the rules of what's possible. Today, Arunima's a living legend. India slaps the Padma Shri, its 4th highest civilian honor, on her chest, and the University of Strathclyde hands her an honorary doctorate. Cool, sure, but it's her impact that's the real kicker. Through her Arunima Foundation, she's lifting up disabled folks, giving them sports and education to chase their own wild dreams. Her message? Loud and clear. Physical limitations don't define your potential. Your mind does. She's not just a mountaineer. She's a movement. A middle finger to every excuse you've ever made. Think about it. A woman thrown off a train, left for dead, leg gone, future in tatters. She could have faded away.
Instead, she climbed Everest and then some.
Arunima Sinha's story isn't just incredible, it's a wake-up call. Next time you're whining about a stubbed toe or a tough day, remember her. One leg, one mission, and a whole lot of "I'll show you." That's the astonishing, unbelievable, downright heroic truth of Arunima Sinha.